The moon shone brightly over Kwaku, its silver light washing over the village, casting away the shadows that had haunted it for so long. The people of Kwaku emerged from their homes, their eyes wide with wonder as they looked up at the sky, the moonlight illuminating their faces. For the first time in 20 years, the darkness was gone, replaced by the soft glow of the moon, and the fear that had gripped their hearts began to loosen its hold. But amidst the celebration, there was a somber presence, a reminder of what had been lost to bring back the light. Adoma lay at the edge of the forest, her body still, her face peaceful. She had faced the darkness, had given herself fully, and the price had been her life. Her sacrifice had lifted the curse, and the moon had returned, but it had come at a cost that the villagers could never forget. As the villagers gathered in the square, their faces filled with joy and disbelief, Nana Kwame stood apart from them, his eyes filled with tears as he looked towards the edge of the forest. He could see her there, his daughter, his brave Adoma, who had given everything for her people. The tears spilled down his cheeks as he stepped forward, his heart breaking with every step. Adoma, he whispered, his voice cracking as he knelt beside her, his hands trembling as he reached out to touch her face. My brave girl. You brought back the light. Her face was calm, her eyes closed as if she was simply asleep. Nana Kwame felt his heart swell with both pride and sorrow, his tears falling freely as he held her hand. You are stronger than I ever could have imagined, he said, his voice thick with emotion. You have given us back what we thought was lost forever. You are truly your mother's daughter. The villagers gathered around, their eyes filled with tears as they looked at Adoma, their hearts heavy with both grief and gratitude. She had done this for them, had given her life so that they could live in the light once more. The drums began to beat, a steady rhythm that filled the square, and the people began to sing, a song of mourning, of gratitude, of hope. Kofi appeared beside Nana Kwame, his face pale, his eyes glistening with tears as he looked at Adoma. Adoma, he whispered, his voice barely audible. You did it. You brought back the light. He knelt beside her, his hand resting gently on her arm, his heart aching with the weight of what had been lost. He had always believed in her, had always known she was capable of greatness, but he had never imagined it would come at such a cost. You are amazing, Adoma, he said, his voice trembling. And I am so proud of you. The villagers stood in silence, their heads bowed, their voices rising in a mournful song. The moon shone down on them, its light a reminder of the sacrifice that had been made, of the bravery and love that had brought it back. The drums grew louder, the rhythm echoing through the night, and the people began to dance, a dance of remembrance, of gratitude, of hope for the future. Nana Kwame stood, his eyes fixed on his daughter, his heart heavy with both grief and pride. He knew that her journey was over, but her spirit would live on in the light that now bathed their village. She had given everything for them, and now it was up to them to honor her sacrifice, to live in the light she had fought so hard to bring back. Kofi took a deep breath, his eyes locked on Adoma's peaceful face. He reached out, taking Nana Kwame's hand, his voice steady as he spoke. We will honor her, Your Majesty. We will make sure her sacrifice was not in vain. Nana Kwame nodded, his eyes filled with tears as he looked at Kofi, his heart swelling with both sorrow and hope. Yes, he said, his voice barely a whisper. We will honor her. We will live in the light. The villagers danced, their laughter and tears mingling as they moved, their hearts filled with both grief and hope. The moon shone brightly above, its light a beacon of Adoma's sacrifice, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a way back to the light. And as the music played and the people danced, they knew that this was only the beginning, a new chapter for Kwaku, a future built on the bravery and love of the one who had given everything for them.